Hello friends, and welcome to yet another week ahead reading with me, Intuitive Rene. This week I am recording 4 separate readings or 4 separate videos giving you guidance for each of the 4 elements within the zodiac system. So once you know what your element is, if you know that you are fire sign, if you know that you are air sign, water sign, earth sign, you will go straight to that particular video to get your week ahead reading. So breaking it up this way just makes it a little bit easier for you to navigate, easier for you to find the information that you need when you need it. All right, so just in case you're uncertain as to how it all works, let me take a minute to explain. So we're looking at our fire signs being Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, your element, your combined collective element is fire. So you need to make sure that you are watching the fire video. And if you are earth signs, that is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you are earth signs. So you are all our very logical, practical, and down-to-earth kind of people. So you need to make sure that you are watching earth signs. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then we have our water signs being, we know all our water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So when you know what your zodiac is, you look for that particular video and just make sure that the one you're watching right now is in fact the right one, because every single one of the 4 videos that I'm watching are getting the same introduction. So at this stage, I don't know what you're watching. You need to know what you're watching and make sure that you're watching the one that is relevant and appropriate to you. And for the week ahead, I generally do the week aheads from Sunday through to Saturday. So in this particular week, we are starting Sunday the 27th of November, going through to Saturday the 3rd of December. And we're looking at just a 7-day cycle. We're looking to see what is relevant, what is necessary, what's happening, what do you need to be aware of, what is the energy of the week for you. Just to give you an idea of how to navigate certain situations that you may encounter or come across, and how to handle things that may crop up during the week. This week I am working with, I want to actually show you the box, hold on. This week I am going to work with the Psychic Tarot. So the Psychic Tarot is not actually a tarot deck. It is more an oracle deck than it is a tarot deck, but the artwork is gorgeous and I do enjoy it. So I thought I would use the Psychic Tarot this week. So the cards are quite glossy, which, as you know, is a problem when we're working on camera. So the cards are glossy, but the artwork, I mean, just look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? So the artwork is beautiful and it really does read very, very well. So that's going to give us guidance for the week ahead. So friends, I'm going to switch the camera around so that you can see the table, and let's get on with your reading. Right, earth signs, let's get into your reading and see what the week ahead has in store for you. So we're looking at Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Let's have a look. We're looking at the week of the 27th of November through to the 3rd of December 2022 for all earth signs. We're looking at Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We're looking to see what is ahead for you. What is in store for you this week? What is the energy of the week ahead? What do you need to be aware of, mindful of, and where should your focus be? So those are the questions that we are asking. Right, so cards are shuffled and cut. I'm going to leave them just over there, and I'm going to draw straight off the top and lay out some cards for us. So card number 1 that we have is a Major Arcana card, card 20, and it is the card of truth. So the truth card is basically saying to you that, you know, the truth is unavoidable, unavoidable. What's the right English word? Unavoidable, unavoidable. The truth will prevail. We need to be very much focusing on the truth. And I'm going to tell you that this is not the truth about other people in your life, about what they have or have not done to you, but this is the truth of yourself. This is the truth of your own heart space. And I think the message for you this week is to be honest with yourself around what it is that you want, what it is that you need, and what it is that you desire in life. So that is the first card we have. We then have card 4, which is the 4 of Cups. So I just need to make a little bit of space because they're not lying like I want them to. The 4 of Cups, as you can see by the key phrase, is a discontent and boredom. So this is where the truth is coming in. So maybe your life is great, maybe your life is okay, but maybe that's just what it is, that your life is only okay. And you've got to ask yourself, is okay enough? Is okay okay? And I think if you're honest with yourself around the truth of this, you're going to realize that it's not okay. You're going to realize that you want, that you need, and that you deserve so much more. And at the moment, life is, it's okay, but it's not fabulous. And that's why you're feeling a little bit discontented and a little bit bored and a little bit disinterested and possibly even a little bit separated from the truth of what's going on in your life. So then we have the seven of, I don't know what that is, the seven of, I'm going to go with wands. And it is about standing your ground, okay? And when we talk about standing our ground, it is about being honest with ourselves and with those around you, around what it is that you're feeling. So standing your ground, because normally, usually, you wouldn't say something because you wouldn't want to upset a person, you wouldn't want to disappoint a person or hurt a person. But honestly, earth signs, this is spirit saying to you, you've got to start being honest with yourself around your feelings, your needs, wants, and desires. You've got to recognize how you're actually feeling right now, again, with that honesty. And you need to stand your ground in sharing that and expressing that to the people around you. And it's not about being overly aggressive or overly defensive or overly like stuck, okay? It is just about standing your ground and saying, actually, you know what, sorry, but I actually don't like that. You know, there is a nice way of doing it. It's not about being like, oh, I don't want that, take it away, blah, blah, blah. There are nice ways of doing it. All right, we're taking some more. And now we have, okay, another seven coming through. And this time it is the seven of swords, sorry. And it's deception and envy. So to me, the seven of swords is the card that says, you know, if we compare ourselves to everybody else around us all the time, we're always going to find differences. We're always going to see ways or find ways where somebody else's life is better than yours, where somebody has bigger and better. And yes, deception and envy it's a part of being human, really speaking. I don't believe anybody is free of deception and envy. When we look at people that we admire, when we look at people that we aspire to be more like, there is an element of deception and envy, but it's a positive enviness, okay? So we need to make sure that, again, with this truth, that we're not doing things, that we're not standing our ground, that we're not standing up for ourselves just because we feel inadequate based on comparison with somebody else. So again, deception, truth, it's coming through saying that it's time for you to be honest with yourself. So earth signs, no more deceptions, no more lies. Let's be honest with what it is that you're wanting, needing, feeling, desiring in your life. Stand your ground and speak on it. And finally, oh, I love that. This one came up in the fire sign reading as well. So it is the card of the magician. It's the major arcana card of the magician. And this is the card that tells you that you hold the power. You hold the power. You hold the power to make the changes, to do the things, to have the experiences, to manifest and to create whatever it is that you want, need, and desire in life. You have the power. Nobody else does. So if you're waiting for people to sort of go, oh, I think they want this, or I think they need that, it's not going to happen. You have to grab the bull by the horns. You have to initiate. You have to manifest, but you also need to have the awareness. And that's why we've got truth and stand your ground coming through, because those are creating the awareness that is needed. So earth signs. For the week ahead, earth signs, we're looking at Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. For the week ahead, you know, really spend a bit of time in contemplation, asking yourself, am I happy? And and we're not talking generally life. Like, I really want you to get into specifics, whether it be relationship, whether it be work, whether it be finances, whether it be health, health and well-being, whatever it is. Just be honest with yourself around what it is that you're feeling. And if you're not happy, if you're unsatisfied by any way, any means, let's start being honest with ourselves first, and then start implementing that and understanding that you have the power. All right, you have the power. So Earth Signs, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. If you resonated with this reading today, tag a friend below, share this with a friend, get a friend to come and watch. There are obviously readings for each of the different elements, so all 12 of the zodiacs. But do me a favor and share this week. Tag a friend, share this with a friend, get somebody else who needs to hear this message for the week ahead to come in and watch. I would so value and appreciate that. Wishing you an amazing week ahead. I do hope that you uncover the truth within yourself and that you find the courage and the confidence to stand your ground and to manifest the life that you actually want for yourself. Earth Signs, with love and blessings from my heart to yours. And until we connect again, take care. So I actually had to put more attention into this card. All right, so if you are my fire signs, you're probably wondering, what on earth is Rene on about? If you are any of the others besides for water signs, you're probably wondering, what is Rene on about? So friends, I'm back to tell you that this card came up in all 4 readings, okay? It came up in my fire signs, my earth signs, my air signs, and my water signs. It came up in every single one of them, which tells us we have to pay attention. There is something big happening this week. There is something big going on this week that we all, this is every single one of you. Nobody is exempt. Nobody is exempt from this. We all need to understand the message that awareness has. So I have taken out the guidebook. All right, so this is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, and I know that this is the Magician and the Standard Tarot, and I have given you the interpretation, but I just thought maybe John's got something else to add to this that I thought I might share with you. So I'm going to read the guidebook to you. I'm going to really ask you to pay extra attention because there is something majorly significant happening with this card. So let's see what message comes from the guidebook. So John says, this card is one of the key reminders that you already possess all of the tools to guide and direct you in your life. Whether it's wisdom, intuition, psychic skills, creativity, self-motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage, they are all part of you. Once you learn to tap into and use these, you will be amazed by the power and effect that they can have. You have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. So together you can manifest change, whatever the desire may be, and bring about a positive outcome. So this card represents your ability to create your own reality. So to set ideas into motion and to watch them grow. So this card is often drawn when you are ready to switch direction, to start a new project, or to change careers. So now is the time to use positive thoughts, visualizations, and affirmations as you veer away from negativity. Not that. Knowledge is the power. So knowledge is power and can lead to success. By having faith, by keeping your willpower strong and directed, and by tapping into the tools that you possess, as well as calling on the magic of the universe, as well as I said that calling on the magic of the universe, you can accomplish anything and everything you set out to. I mean, just. And I'm going to say to you at this point as well, friends, I think the reason why this has come up for us this week is because on a human point of view, from a human evolution point of view, we are going through a major shift right now. We are going through something big. And for every single one of us, we're all waiting for somebody else to lead. We're all waiting for somebody else to initiate, and then we just follow, because that's what we're used to doing. We're also used to being followers. We're so used to waiting for somebody to open the door and then we walk through. And we are now at a point where awareness is becoming so much bigger. And we now need to start being the first. We need to not be afraid to be the one to initiate the change that we want to see in the world, okay? And I do think, and this is not just from a political point of view, this is from a financial, from a health and well-being, from an understanding the universe, understanding spirit connection, from all of those point of view, we are changing. Our world as we know it has changed, is changing. And if we don't get on board with our awareness, if we don't start opening our eyes and seeing the truth, we're going to get left behind. And I do think it's important that nobody gets left behind. So if you're waiting for somebody else to have the awareness first and to share that with you, and then you will catch on, how about you being that person? How about you taking the lead for once? And it's so, again, for me, the way that this whole 4 readings have panned out, have worked out, I honestly think each one of you, regardless of your zodiac sign, regardless of whether you fall into fire, earth, air, or water, regardless, watch them all. because I can promise you, you're going to get something from each one of them, and to see how these readings all correlate, all connect because of awareness. So friends, please, I beg of you, share the awareness this week. It's just, even that aspect of these whole videos is just, it's blowing my mind, the synchronicities that have played out here today. So let's share the awareness, let's open the awareness, let's become more aware. So friends, I thank you for being with me. I thank you again, and I hope that this message is as profound for you as it has been for me. Not only this message, but this message. You understand. All right, friends, lots of love, lots and lots of love from me. I hope you have an amazing week. Let's share the awareness. Let's be better together.